Okay, everybody, is it poison ivy or Virginia creeper? If you said both, you are right. We're going to take a look here how to tell the difference. And I thought I should do this real quick because I talk about how important these fruits are. Right now, the fruits of both of these vines are being consumed at a very rapid rate by all of the migrating birds. And so, let's look. Right here, we have Virginia creeper. You can see that the leaves are in fives. Now, note that this is some older leaves. To trip you up, when they're young in the season, there might only be 3 at the beginning. So pay attention. Now, this one is enormous. So this is poison ivy, and there are leaves of 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to hold it for a better angle right now, but we can come over here and look at this one right next to Virginia creeper. You can see it right in here. That is poison ivy. Now, poison ivy has some really tan buds, which you can see right in the middle there, and that's noticeable even in the winter time, so you can know if you are getting into poison ivy. Poison ivy doesn't always have these marks, but look at this. Like right here on the middle leaf, it's like it's got 2 thumbs. And then on the outer leaf, it's got 1 thumb. So the way to remember it from when we were teaching kids is leaves of 3, leave them be. If it's early in the season and it's Virginia creeper and you just leave it be, then what's the harm in that? No problem. And for those of you sensitive to poison ivy, you obviously don't want to be touching them. I only get a really mild blister situation, so it's not a big deal. I'm not very careful about poison ivy, but I do know people that can't even get it on their clothes because if they touch it later, it's going to be a disaster. So here we go again. Look at these size differences. Now, one thing I better mention right now is that, yes, they can get hefty, they can get mighty, and you gotta weigh the cost benefits. Right now, we have some of these vines on some pretty big trees and they're just worth it, and the trees can handle it. If there's some young trees, we wouldn't let them grow until the trees could handle it. They also will go across the ground, so just be mindful where you are walking. Like, check it out. Right here, right next to my foot. Do you know it by now? Leave the 3, leave it be. So that one there is poison ivy. And the fruits of Virginia creeper are blue. The fruits of poison ivy are white. I don't have any to hold for you and show you because they have been eaten. Imagine that. So we love these vines. They both turn spectacular autumnal colors. Poison ivy is a little bit behind the Virginia creeper right here, but once it goes, it is really one of the most beautiful autumnal colors you can see here in the eastern United States. We do not have poison oak where we live here in Morrow County, so the main one we're paying attention to, poison ivy, and then poison sumac. We also don't have poison sumac on this property. It tends to grow in bogs and other wetland areas. So there you go. Hope that is quick and easy. 5, you got Virginia creeper. 3, you got poison ivy. Okay? All right.